Hey, Steve Ostrowski with Trimble and the Building Point teams. Today, I'm going to show you a little in-office demo with two of my instruments here on how to sync your field link layout to connect and then have it sync back automatically. What this will allow you to do is if you have multiple instruments on one job site, you'll be able to see from one what the guy using the other instrument, the other tablet did the previous day. So with that, let's get started. I have my new Trimble RI working with my T10X tablet here, and then my Trimble RBT working with this DTR tablet. I'm going to attempt to lay out two different picture frames. My first place roller coaster certificate, as well as my wife's actual real Colorado State diploma. So you can see who the smarter one in the family is. With my RI, I'm going to lay out her diploma first by coming in here and just going to layout in laser mode. I've already had these set up within my office, just using the corner of the building. You can see there, it is going to say, hey, that's good. I'm going to come over and actually have this measured to lay out the top right of both these diplomas or certificates. You can see that's about perfect. I'm going to store that. And then I'm going to actually come over here to my RPT and my DTR tablet and hit layout. And then come over here to the roller coaster. I'm actually going to move it and then move it back. So give me 1 second. Let's stop that aiming. And let's go lay out the roller coaster. And you can see here, I have that set up just about perfect where I like that. So two different layout have been, two different functions on two different sides of the deck have been laid out. Let me store that. At the end of the day, both tablets will hopefully come back to the trailer where they have Wi-Fi, or you can put a SIM card in the tablets as well, in some of the tablets, to make this happen automatically. But once they hit Wi-Fi and I disconnect from these instruments, it should default back to actually here in my home with my home Wi-Fi. It'll sync those back up. So I'm going to come here, connections, and disconnect, and just double check that they are both actually tied into my home Wi-Fi, and they are. So with that, they'll actually sync back up. Now, how did I get them? How am I going to get them to sync back up? Here, I'm going to actually pick up my tablet on this recording and show you how I actually set this up. So here you can see I have Trimble Connect Sync downloaded. Trimble Connect Sync is pretty easy to get to. If I actually open up my Chrome or internet, let's try this. We'll see. We'll open up Edge because I believe that is what it probably defaults to. And I go into Connect, and then I sign in again. I'm going to show you where to download Trimble Connect Sync. So you need to have this on the tablet initially. It's, again, not that hard. These are all kind of pre-set up things you would do at the start of a project. So here I'm already logged in to Trimble Connect. You can see this is actually the project I'm working on. To download that app, I would come here and go to Download Connect Apps, and then download Trimble Connect Sync in the 64-bit. So I've already done that, and it's already set up. And if I come back to Trimble Connect here, or the sync application, you can see I have all my projects. Now what I'll do is actually, I can sync them all, but if I want them to automatically update, I'm going to go into that specific project and add essentially sync schedules. So here you have, you can see I have upload layout data and download. So I'm going to upload what I've laid out with this tablet by coming in here, and I can actually add it by hitting add sync, and this will be how I would set it. So I'm going to show you how to do both these again, and I'm going to call this one upload to. And I'm going to say upload. Now, I can have this manually done if I want to have the guys kind of when they come back to the trailer, just hit it when they hit Wi-Fi, and it'll manually sync when they open it up, or I can have it automatically done. I can do daily. let's say at like 4 p.m. When things are essentially end of the day, I know the tablet's back plugged in, or I can even have it done like hourly, which is what I have set here. I'm going to have it actually browse, and I want it to sync what is on my tablet. So I'm going to change that location to this project within Documents, Field Link, and then this project, and hit OK. So that's going to push what is on this tablet up to the cloud, and then I'm going to tell it what I want it to push, which is I don't want everything. I actually just want the layout from this T10X with the RI to push up. Another setting I actually have to go through and have as well is I want it to not skip when there's issues, essentially conflict when there's the same file twice. I'm going to have it override files on this tablet since they're the most recent to push up and hit done. And that'll go actually every 15 minutes now, and we'll see that when I jump on Connect. I'm also going to want to grab the data from this tablet. How I'm going to do that is similarly, I'm going to call this one download to. And hit download. And I'll do this one hourly as well. And then again, I need to change that location from the connect file to actually field link, so it downloads into here. Multiple robots. Hit OK. I'm going to tell it to not grab everything because most of it's already there, and grab just the other layout files. So this T10X, or sorry, this DTR, not grab the T10X. If I were to grab the T10X, it's going to grab data that is essentially outdated from what I was doing with this project here. I'm also going to have it files on Trimble Connect override my local PC. So once these settings are set up within Connect Sync on both the tablets, they will fulfill as long as they can get to Wi-Fi, and they'll give you an email, and you can actually see that here. You can have alerts so that it'll notify you when those sync completions have happened. So if you're in charge of layout, you can make sure that the guys are sending that data back. So in about 15 minutes, I'm actually going to delete these other two, the two new ones. We're going to see that these files are going to upload and then download the other files, and we're going to see them come through here on my PC here in a second. So here you can see I actually have two emails telling me what's been uploaded and downloaded from that. And I can check that and make sure that they're going through all right. I'm generally not going to have this done every 15 minutes, because the tablets won't have Wi-Fi when they're connected to the RPT or RI. That is how they communicate with the instruments, so they won't have internet. I'm going to have this done daily throughout at the end of the day, essentially. So we're back. It's been a little over 15 minutes, and we're going to see actually this data here on Connect. So these have taken the layout data from each respective tablet, pushed them up to Connect, and then actually grabbed that same layout data from the other tablet and brought it back down. In Connect here, I can view these files if I go from a top-down view, and you can see I can turn them on and off. With them both on, I can see both layout files. They're going to be independent. Meaning they're going to be on separate layout files. So if I open up my Field Link Office version, I can actually switch them off and on. And you can see here's where the DTR did it, and here's where the T10X laid out that CSU diploma. If I want to have them all on one file, that's something that the tablet can do by simply just going into More, Projects, Import. And then because this file was uploaded to Connect, I can actually just re-import it back down, and they'll be able to do this in the field, or you could actually do it on Field Link Office, overwrite it. And then if I come back, now my T10X has both those layout files, so I can see what the other guy has done. So this can either be done on the tablet, or they can just live independently on those two different jobs. Those two different layout jobs. Now, why do we have the slight change in layout files? It's because of the power that you can get from Connect. So here you can see I have both these files already loaded up. I can actually bring open my data table and then look at what has been laid out. So here you can see I have 2 layout points and that DTR file. And it's going to give me their name, when they were measured, and then their actual as-built information. So measured versus design. Uh, this is incredibly important because it's going to actually give you a pretty quick, and you can actually have a daily report just with an organizer where it tells you a new manual group of what has been laid out and kind of the status and what you need to keep an eye on. So if I want to create that, I can actually come into, delete this and come back one more time. Delete this, we'll add a new rule-based group, and we'll call it select all, add a property, and we'll call it staked. And so this is going to be set up based on the projects. You actually only have to do this once through Connect and set up the same data table, and it's going to tell you how many points have been laid out and how many points haven't or are yet to be laid out. So you can really stay on top of schedule as well as getting that as-built information. Again, the other really nice thing with having Connect set up on your tablets is you can transfer back field reports and images and kind of just do your daily layout reports and summaries, so you can really stay on top of the project and make sure everything's going to schedule and really check in on it. So thanks. This is Steve with Trimble. When you initially get set up, please reach out to your nearest building point representative to ask them their examples and maybe walk you through some of the more minor details that I covered with the setup on the tablet here. But yeah, thanks, and please look out for more.